The Little Star and the Secret Lake. Once upon a time, in a sky sprinkled with the brightest stars, there lived a little star who dreamed of seeing the world below. Every night, she would twinkle and shine alongside her brothers and sisters, lighting up the dark velvet sky. But the little star, whose name was Lila, was more curious than any of the others. She wondered what lay beneath the rolling clouds, what songs the wind sang as it swept through the forests, and what secrets the earth held in its heart. Lila's favorite time was the quiet hour before dawn, when the sky turned a deep indigo, and the world seemed to hold its breath. From up high, she could see the mountains' snowy peaks, the rivers winding like silver ribbons, and the gentle glow of towns just waking up. But there was one place Lila always watched with special wonder: a shimmering lake hidden deep within a lush green valley, surrounded by whispering willows and tall ancient trees. This was no ordinary lake. Even from her home in the sky, Lila could see that its surface sparkled with mysterious lights that danced and played, even when the moon was hidden. Sometimes the lights seemed to spell out secret messages, and sometimes they flickered in colors Lila had never seen before. The other stars teased her about her fascination. "It's just a reflection, Lila," they said. "All lakes shine when we twinkle above them." But Lila knew there was something different about this lake. She could feel it in her very core. One night, as the wind drifted lazily through the sky, Lila's curiosity bubbled up stronger than ever before. She wished she could visit the secret lake, if only for a moment, to see its wonders with her own eyes. As she whispered her wish, she felt a gentle tug, a warm, swirling breeze that wrapped around her like a hug. "Why are you so curious, little star?" asked the wind, its voice soft as a lullaby. "I want to know what makes the secret lake shimmer," Lila replied. "I want to see the world I have only watched from so far away." The wind thought for a moment, then whispered, "The world is big, and the journey is long, but you have a brave heart. If you're ready, I will help you." With a gentle whoosh, the wind cradled Lila and carried her down, 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 past cottony clouds, over mountains and rivers, until she reached the edge of the valley where the secret lake slept. The trees rustled in surprise as a star landed softly among their roots, and the willows bent low to greet her. Lila took her first breath of Earth's cool, fragrant air. She felt the soft grass beneath her glow and heard the quiet song of crickets and frogs. But it was the lake that caught her gaze. It was even more beautiful up close, its surface shimmering like 1,000 tiny diamonds, each one winking in the moonlight. As Lila approached the water, she saw that the lights on its surface were not reflections at all. They were tiny glowing creatures, fireflies, darting and swirling in a joyful dance. Each firefly carried a little bit of light within, just like Lila herself. The fireflies welcomed her with a cheerful chorus. "Welcome, little star. We have watched you shining from above, and we're so happy to meet you." Lila beamed with delight. "I've always wanted to know what makes your lake so magical." An old willow tree, its branches dipping into the water, spoke in a gentle voice. "Our lake is special because it is a place where dreams and wishes gather. Every time someone makes a wish upon a star, a little bit of their hope floats down and settles here. The fireflies collect those wishes and turn them into light. That is why our lake shimmers, even when the stars are hidden." Lila was amazed. She had heard the wishes whispered into the sky each night, but she never knew where they went. Now she understood. Every hope, every dream, every wish had a place to rest, right here in the secret lake. The fireflies invited Lila to join their dance. She spun with them above the water, her starlight mingling with their glow. The lake sparkled brighter than ever, reflecting 1,000 colors. Lila felt a joy she had never known, a feeling of being connected to the world and all its wonders. As dawn approached, Lila knew it was time to return to the sky. The fireflies surrounded her, their gentle lights guiding her back to the edge of the valley. The wind, waiting patiently, wrapped around her once again. "Will I ever see the secret lake again?" Lila asked, her voice tinged with hope. The willow tree smiled. "You are always welcome here, little star. As long as you shine, your light will guide you home." With a grateful heart, Lila let the wind lift her high, soaring past the waking world, back to her place among the stars. She looked down and saw the secret lake, sparkling brighter than ever, a tiny jewel in the heart of the earth. From that night on, Lila's light shone just a bit brighter. She knew she was part of the world below, its dreams and its wishes. And every time a child wished upon a star, Lila sent their hope soaring down to the secret lake, where fireflies would gather it up and weave it into light. As Lila watched over the world, she remembered her adventure and the friends she had made. She understood that the greatest magic of all was the magic of curiosity, kindness, and connection. And so, she twinkled every night, a little star with a big bright heart, lighting up the sky for dreamers everywhere. But Lila's story was far from over, for every night brought new wishes, new dreams, and new adventures. Sometimes, when the night was very quiet and the moon shone high, Lila would hear the laughter of fireflies carried on the wind, and she would know that somewhere below, the secret lake was shimmering, filled with light, filled with hope, and filled with the dreams of the world. The end. But wait, maybe it's not the end. For stories like wishes can travel far and wide, carried on the wind and shining in every heart that dares to dream. And so, dear listener, when you gaze up at the night sky and see the stars twinkling above, remember the little star named Lila. Remember the secret lake where fireflies dance and wishes come true. And remember that your dreams too are precious, each one a tiny spark, lighting up the world in its own special way.